If you've been trying all the things, but you're still not getting the results that you want, then chances are you're just missing some understanding on the actual mechanism of manifestation. So by the end of this video, you'll be able to tell where you are slipping up, if you like, or where what you want isn't in alignment with what your subconscious knows you to be, and how to identify that thing. So it's not about techniques. This isn't a technique that I'm going to teach you. This is the actual mechanism of manifestation. And this is obviously the work that I do with my private clients. So if you would like to consciously create your next level of reality without burnout or imposter syndrome or any of the negatives, then the link to join me on a call is in the description. Okay, let's get right on with it, shall we? So, right, okay, we have our self-conscious mind, we have our subconscious mind, and our subconscious mind acts as a bridge, okay? So this is the subconscious. And that acts as a bridge to your superconscious mind. Oh, there we go. Just about fit it in. Okay. Now, your superconscious mind is on the spiritual plane of all possibilities. Okay, so this is the all. This is where everything is. Yeah, all we're doing is we're selecting from this plane of all possibilities what it is that we'd like to have in our 3D reality, that we'd like to experience in this life, right? But our self-conscious mind has to go through this filter of our subconscious mind in order to select the thing that we want, okay? I'm explaining this differently than I have before, so I really, really hope you get it. Okay, so what color have I used there? Right. So like I say, our self-conscious mind has directive power. Yeah, directive power. And it has our will. That's where our will lies, right? So we then have directive power over our subconscious mind and over our superconscious mind to select the reality that we choose to experience. Yes. So we get to decide that. But if we don't use our directive power, then the superconscious mind just goes to the subconscious. Yeah. But here's the thing, right? Without direction from our self-conscious, our subconscious subconscious learns from the physical plane. Right? So what does that mean then? That means that without you consciously deciding what you want, who you are, then all of our experiences are what the subconscious mind knows. Yeah. Like when you were born, you were given a name. That's what the subconscious mind knows about you. Yeah. You were given this name. You were told that people like you were only allowed certain things. You were told that people like you were expected to have certain things. And all of that comes from the outside 3D world. And that's what the subconscious mind learned. That's who it knows you to be. That's who it knows you to be capable of. That's what your belief systems are, right? But what happens with the subconscious mind is that it attaches stories to every experience that you have ever had or have been told about, yeah? Had or have witnessed other people to experience, right? So all of that goes in the subconscious mind. And it's these stories that act as the filter, yeah? So I'm just going to put that there, filter. So it's the stories that you hold in your subconscious mind that act as the filter to the superconscious mind, to the spiritual plane, to God, source, universe, that says, right, well, can we actually have this thing? Because it's really important to know that the primary directive or the primary goal is safety. Yeah? Not very still, right? So the primary goal is safety. If what you want doesn't get through this, is this safe for me to have filter, then the superconscious mind will just say, yeah, no. Yeah. The superconscious mind listens more to the subconscious mind than your self-conscious mind, even though it's your self-conscious mind that has chosen the story that you're going to be living. Yeah? It's chosen your adventure from the adventures of all possibilities, from all the possible adventures that you can have in this human experience. Your self-conscious mind has chosen one. But because your superconscious mind is like 95% more powerful than your self-conscious mind, your superconscious mind listens to your subconscious. Yeah. So, for instance, then, we can have a desire. Oh, gosh. Desire of money. Yeah. But if the story that your subconscious mind has about money is that money equals conflict. Yeah, if it has the story that money equals bad people, only bad people get the money. Yeah. If that's the story that you've been told all of your life, then that doesn't equal safety, right? But because the primary goal of the subconscious mind is to keep you safe, then what happens is that keep safe. And that can look like just stagnation in your business, stagnation in your life. It can look like getting the money, but then losing it again to bring you back to the default of, no, it is safe when we have this amount of money. Yeah. And the way that your subconscious mind tells you what the story is by the way that you feel in your body, yeah? So let me use brown. Yeah, so the subconscious mind tells you the story that you're, or at least it doesn't tell you the whole story, it just gives you a clue, right? Your subconscious mind gives you a clue as to whether the desire that you have and the adventure book that you've chosen to experience is in alignment with your subconscious stories by activating your nervous system. Yeah. So if your nervous system, if nervous system is activated, that tells you that a subconscious story of safety has been triggered, yeah? Yeah, that's what it tells you. My writing is impossible. I should just write down here, and then that'll make it better. Anyway, yeah. So if your nervous system is activated, if you're telling the story, yeah, I really want more money, I'm winning $10 million in the lottery this week, and there is like a tension, there's a contraction, that's your nervous system telling you that you have a story that doesn't align with that desire. Yeah. That's what that is. That is the purpose of your nervous system. It tells you if you're feeling contracted, there's a story that doesn't match this desire. I need to keep you safe. I'm going to keep you safe by closing down all the opportunities to get you that thing. Yeah. So if you're not getting the results that you consciously want to get, then that's the mechanism working perfectly, right? That's the mechanism of keeping you safe working perfectly. So you get to investigate, well, what is it keeping me safe from? This is where you get to go and investigate all of your belief systems, where you get to rewrite the stories that are in your subconscious mind. And like I say, without this directive, without this willpower directing your subconscious mind, your subconscious mind just believes everything that it has learned from the outside world. So all the propaganda that is being bandied around on the internet right now, your subconscious will just soak all of that in and believe it to be true. So unless you consciously choose the beliefs that you're going to adopt, everybody around you, all of the TV shows, all of the all the videos on YouTube are going to be telling you what to believe is true about you, what is true about the world, right? If you get into the I am consciousness, then you know that you are the source, and you know that every word that you say is what is true for you, because the truth that you live by is the truth that your subconscious mind knows. So if you don't want your subconscious to be programmed by everybody else, then you get to do the work to program your own subconscious mind with the belief systems that serve you, that serve the desires that you have, right? So the way that you know that your desire is going to pass through this filter without it being stopped is by the feeling that you have, right? The feeling that you have in your body. And don't get confused by the feeling of excitement, because the body's biological response to both excitement and anxiety is exactly the same, right? So you're not looking for extreme excitement. What you're looking for is an uncontrollable smile, yeah? But a calmness in the body, a real of course, this just feels completely natural. Of course that's happening, right? So when people talk of I am consciousness, what they're basically talking about is this subconscious filter is always locked into safety. Yeah, it's always locked into safety, because when you're in the I am consciousness, when you know that you are source, when you know that you are the cause of all things, then your subconscious mind, this filter between your desire and the plane of all possibilities, will never say, no, you're not. No, you can't have that, right? Because you know that you're all things. You know that you are source. You know that there is no danger in anything that you want. So if you're saying, yeah, I am source, I am God, I am this, that, and the other, but your body is going, then you know that actually there is a story there. There is a story being held in your subconscious mind that doesn't believe that to be true. So that's where we go about reprogramming your subconscious. And in my last video, I took you through 3 different ways of doing that, right? But the main thing that you need to do is to listen to your body. When your body feels contracted, listen to that. Understand that that contraction is letting you know that there is a misaligned belief system. And then you go and investigate that belief, right? Do you really believe that you are God? It's all very well saying, yeah, I am the consciousness. I am the cause of everything. But if there is any sense of danger, any sense that it isn't safe for you to have the thing that you want, then you're going to manifest stagnation. You're going to manifest getting it and losing it. Yeah. Because ultimately, your subconscious mind likes everything to just be in this zone of safety. Your nervous system lets you know when you're telling a story before you even like consciously think, oh, actually, I don't think that's going to be safe. Your body lets you know that you subconsciously don't believe that to be safe, right? And like I say, this is the work that I do with my clients. So if you would like personalized help with getting to your next level of success, whatever that looks like for you, then the link to join me on a call is in the description. Like I said before, the last video I did took you through 3 different scenarios of subconscious blocks that I see most with my clients. So click on that video next, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.